I do not trust the man who has on a suit and he don't have at least one hand in his pocket. When you got on the suit, you got to have a hand in your pocket. And these brothers all got a hand in their pocket. That may not make sense to some of y'all, but the older you get, you're going to realize, you know what, Van, you're right. Because whenever I got on the suit, for some reason, I got a hand in my pocket. You got to read, my brother. You got to read, my brother. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Chinese couple charged with smuggling a biological pathogen into the United States. All right, so Youngging Jian, who is 33 years old, and Zunyang Lu, who is 34 years old, both citizens of the People's Republic of China, were charged with conspiracy, smuggling goods, making false statements, and visa fraud by the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Michigan. The charges stem from their alleged attempt to smuggle the fungus Fusarium graminearum into the U.S. All right, so here's the nature of the pathogen. So Fusarium graminearum is described as a dangerous biological pathogen and a potential agro-terrorism weapon in scientific literature. It causes head blight in crops like wheat, barley, maize, and rice, leading to billions of dollars in global economic losses annually. Its toxins, so they trying to daggone poison the food. All right, its toxins can cause vomiting, liver damage, and reproductive defects in humans and livestock if ingested. Liu allegedly attempted to smuggle the fungus through Detroit Metropolitan Airport in July 2024, concealed in his backpack with reddish plant material, to conduct research at a University of Michigan laboratory where Jian, his girlfriend, worked as a postdoctoral fellow. Liu initially lied to authorities, but later admitted his intent. So they snuck the stuff over and they lied about what they was bringing here for, and then they later admitted to why they brought it over. The complaint alleges Jian received funding from the Chinese government for similar research on Fusarium graminearum in China, and her electronics contained evidence of her membership in and loyalty to the Chinese Communist Party. Liu also conducts research on the same pathogen at a Chinese university. U.S. officials, including Attorney Jerome Gorgon Jr., framed the incident as a significant national security concern. The charges come amid heightened U.S.-China tensions, with the Trump administration vowing to aggressively revoke visas for Chinese nationals studying in the U.S., particularly those with ties to the Chinese Communist Party or in critical fields. The University of Michigan condemned the actions, stating it received no Chinese government funding for the research and is cooperating with federal authorities. So that's where we are right now. All right, here's Tom Homan being asked about it. I want y'all to see this. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all have not already. Here we go.
China snuck hundreds of thousands of illegals into the country. We hear a lot about deporting the gangbangers and stuff like that. Where are we at with deporting a lot of these Chinese nationals that came into this country illegally? Are we moving on that?
Yes. There's plans being worked on, but anybody that enters this country illegally is a crime, and we're going to hold them responsible. And, you know, they can claim asylum. We got to go through the asylum process, but everybody, every population. But right now we concentrate on the worst first, right? The trend to Agua, the MS-13, the public safety threats. The president has rightfully distinguished them as terrorist organizations because, you know, these cartels in Mexico and these TDA and MS-13, you add them up together, they've killed more Americans than any terrorist organization in this world killed. So, yeah, we said from day one, the worst first. But I want to say this, I just got done with someone asked me that question. If you're in the country illegally, you're not off the table. I said that from day one. Prioritizing something doesn't mean you forget about the rest. I may prioritize my family life over this, but I'm not going to forget about this, right? So prioritize means you get them first. If you got a criminal here, a non-criminal, they'll get the criminal first. But if you got the resources to take this non-criminal, you're going to do it. It's a violation of law to enter this country legally. It is a crime. It's not okay to enter this country legally. It's not okay to be here legally. And I just got a question that's just ridiculous, that this mass deportation is inhumane. It's racist. That is a bunch of crap. You can't have millions of people come to our southern border. I have a right to claim asylum. I have a right to see a judge. I have a right to due process. And when they get it, 90% get an order removal because they simply don't qualify for asylum. They're coming from a better life, and I get that, but they're not escaping fear and persecution from their homeland, so they get an order removal from an immigration judge. If we don't execute those orders and remove that 90% of the millions that came across, then what the hell are we doing? Just shut down the immigration court. Orders don't mean anything anymore. Take the border off the board. There's no consequences. No. With a massive illegal immigration crisis, we know close to 9 out of 10 will end up with an order removal. Those removal orders has to be executed, or due process doesn't mean anything. And we send a message to the whole world. Enter country legally. It's a crime. Don't worry about it. Ignore a judge's order. Stay. Don't worry about it. You're never going to fix this problem on a permanent basis. You have a right to claim asylum, but we have the right to execute those final orders, and there's a lot of them.
All right, so check this out. I believe them, and this is why. This may not make no sense to y'all, but let me break it down to you. When you look at these gentlemen right here, they have their hands in their pocket. They have their hand in their pocket. I do not trust the man who has on a suit and he don't have at least one hand in his pocket. When you got on the suit, you got to have a hand in your pocket. And these brothers all got a hand in their pocket. That may not make sense to some of y'all, but the older you get, you're going to realize, you know what, Van, you're right. Because whenever I got on the suit, for some reason, I got a hand in my pocket. You got to read, my brother. You got to read, my brother. Pick up on the science, the mathematics I'm putting down. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace. All right, so that was Tom Homan speaking about it. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to know about this right here. What do you think about this story? Do you think we're jumping to conclusions? Do you think that they should have been up out of here? Do you think we give too much leeway to people and almost like enable people to do these types of things? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Why did they have to bring something from way over China to our soil to look into? Why? What's that about? Introducing new fungus and new diseases to our country. Why is that? Now it's going to be unexplained things that we're going to be breaking out from, unexplained things that we're going through when we go to the hospital. They're going to be like, we never seen this before. We don't know how to treat it. And then people are passing away by the millions. That just now happened with COVID. So I'm just saying, I don't trust it. And when they catch people doing this, they need to daggone do what they need to do, what they just now did. Say, oh, y'all got to leave. Y'all got to go. Y'all got to go. You and your whole family got to go. All of y'all. Everyone connected to you. Got to go. Yeah. Get the hell on. Yeah. And when you wear a suit, you try to figure out what's the last thing I need. Do I need my watch, my bracelet? Do I need to put on some glasses? What is it? The last thing you need to do is just put one of your hands in your pockets. You're going to be like, oh, okay, I see it. All right. Okay. Then you're just going to be walking down the street and somebody will be like, I love the way you got your hand in your suit pocket. I see you, bro.